It's summer, even though in the Netherlands it doesn't always look like it. And it's a really good time to reflect on what is important to you. To consider what makes you happy. If you need to remember what happy looks like, observe a dog when you get home after a trip and you get this unfiltered happy. Wouldn't it be nice if we just all had a little bit more of that? By the way, I think my wife and kids are also happy to see me. They just don't have to have a tail to help them show it as good as bubbles can. Generally, there are two sources of happiness. So the first one is well known as pleasure. So these are things that often are effortless. They make you relax and enjoy the moment. And so entertainment or food are usually very high on this list. The second one is purpose. So purpose usually costs effort, but the reward, and with that I mean the positive emotion associated with this, is this sense of fulfillment and contributing to something that is valuable to you. Taking care of your children or volunteering for a good cause are just examples of this. In an earlier video, I also talked about flow, about being in this state in which working with purpose becomes effortless. When it's easy to be creative and time just seems to fly by. And only later you can really feel the effort that you've put in. Of course, this is the holy grail because you can combine purpose and pleasure at the same time. There are some interesting rankings on happiness levels per profession. Engineers usually rank pretty high. It is said that they can combine the creativity, interact with a lot of other people, and also they actually see the results of their work. Policemen are usually somewhere in the middle, so they feel this pure purpose for what they're doing for society, but are also in a lot of stressful situations that can involve conflict or even danger. Lawyers are usually very low on the scale of happiness. Their job seems to require a negative mindset, focusing on all the things that can go wrong. And of course, it can and it will usually involve conflicts. I think the HSE professional includes a lot of these jobs. Regulating, policing, and sometimes also finding the blame, and the creativity of engineering. I haven't researched this or anything, but I expect that HSE professionals to be somewhere in the middle. But why is happiness important for work? So there's this weird flaw in human thinking. We imagine that if we reach certain goals, that then we'll be happy. But as we can see with many famous and successful people, that is often not the case. After a certain point of fulfilling basic needs, more money is not going to make you happier. After reaching this certain level of influence in an organization, going to the next level is not going to bring you much more. These things can also become like an addiction. You want more and more and more. Even the focus on safety performance lagging KPIs, like an end result, can become in the same category. In reality, there's this inverse relationship. If you are already happy, the chances of you being successful, healthy and productive increase a lot. There's a lot of research on this. Focusing on success can make you stress and result in a lot of disappointment, while focusing on well-being increases your chances of being successful in your goals. If you want to perform well after the summer, spend some time with people that are important to you and become really interested in them. You also might try and practice some gratitude for what you already have. And then when back at work, connect with people on the shop floor and show genuine interest in their work, their struggles, and show gratitude for what they are already doing so well. It might make the rest of your year very successful. Come, man, here. Come, here. Yeah. Hallelujah.